Hello everyone and welcome back to Ladida Plays. Today we're playing For the King. It's a new game shown to me by my friend Tree, who I'm also playing with today, and we're taking with us, IQP into this game. It's a little bit of a roguelite-ish thing, where every campaign is unique to a degree, and you have some permanent progression in the forms of the lore store, which we're not going to get into now because we're probably going to be a couple of videos down the line before we can access the lore store properly with some stuff to buy. Alright, further ado, we have Tree playing a scholar, which is a mage type character if I'm not mistaken. IQP is playing a minstrel, or a scholar as well, I don't know yet what he's decided to play. And I'm playing a hunter, which is more of an agile type person who has an easy time ambushing, and it's a little bit of a D&D light experience so far in my opinion. So,
I've read something about your hunter, by the way.
What's that?
The reason you were doing such incredible damage is you have a 10% chance to instantly fill all your things if you haven't used any focus, and it's a crit.
Fill all my things, what do you mean?
Yeah, when you do an attack,
yeah,
the chance of like filling one of the 4, 5, or 7, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You have a 10% chance when you don't use focus that it fills up everything, and it's a guaranteed crit.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright,
that's one of your passives.
Let's get started and just get into the game. We're just going to talk about it. I'm not going to overly explain stuff. We're just going to explain stuff on the go to Sam for convenience. Good King Bronner has been slain. The once powerful kingdom of Farul is being corrupted by wild chaos energy and ravaged by monsters and bandits. The grieving queen Rosamond has called for Farul's ordinary citizens to search the land for the king's murderer and the source of chaos energy. The tale now begins in the Guardian Forest, where there have been rumors of suspicious activity and sinister strangers in the woods. 3 would-be heroes meet in Orton to begin their quest. Alright. First, the wizard Faxo vanishes, then my own husband was slain in his palace. You may be the last hope for Farul. Seek out Hildebrand and Woodsmoke. You will be told how to best aid our efforts. Your quest has begun. Strive against this chaos, lest our realm be consumed by it. Go to Woodsmoke in the Guardian Forest.
It's too hard.
Alright. So, you can see your little character UI in the bottom, and you can see that Treachery's just lit up, because it's turn-based in the overworld, and it's hex-based as well. When you can see a couple of monsters around, you can see a shrine up there, and Treachy can just take his turn. And the way combat works is we'll get into when he starts combat probably, which would be now, yeah. So we get the options fight, ambush, sneak, and retreat. And when Treachy hovers over them, I can see the chances that he gets for them, but related to my stats personally, which is a little bit annoying, but it's something that we'll probably talk about in a little bit.
Still early access anyway.
It's still early access, yeah.
So I can ambush and then we have like the first attack, but in the early game it's kind of difficult unless you want to spend all your focus. So
unless I start attacking, because I have the better perception, awareness rather.
And because you're all close enough.
Right, combat. At the top you see a timeline, which you see all our characters and the enemies as well. When they reach the far left, it's their turn. And since we ambush, we get the first turn regardless of whatever happens. Oh, we didn't ambush, we just fought. So we just go according to the turn. And I'm the quickest, so I get to start. And you see those 3 icons that just popped up mean my effectiveness of my attack.
That was instantly your passive popping, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed as well. Everything filled up and I got a free crit as well. And so you can see every time when you are playing an attack, it says the success chance, and every one of those blips that you see popping up have that chance. And then comes looting, which is a little bit interesting. Looting is actually done as a group 1 by 1. So one person gets to decide gold, then the next person gets to decide whatever else drops, and then the next person gets to decide whatever else drops. And you want to kind of aid each other out.
Gimme.
So what do I do?
You can pass if you don't want it.
If you don't need it or you don't want it, you can pass.
And the last person always just take it if you're the last person to get it.
Yeah, because never click discard.
Yeah.
See, I can now equip.
It's two-handed as well, so
it's instantly a fucking 4 damage.
It's breakable.
Yeah, but I still have my book.
Alright, so Treachy's turn is still not over, but he can move one other tile, and then it will be IQP's turn. And you can just go along and try to explore this game on your own. And don't be afraid to ask questions, because it'll just be helpful.
Also, there's a lot of enemies that steal your shit.
Yeah.
Like the crows.
So
where are we trying to get to?
We're going to the left. If you zoom out, we're going to Woodsmoke. And along the way, we want to kill stuff and get experience, because we can also level up. And equipment as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take this Sanctum of Wealth.
Full
only one
heal and
player can get it.
20% gold multiplier. Okay. Then we also always
So
when
what am
you
I actually looking to do it?
fight
Oh, you
and
just-
so if you walk one step forward and you hover over the crow, you can see a red tile set that appears. If we are also in that red tile set, we get taken into combat with you. So that's how you can decide like if you want to do combat or not. Because if you're alone, things tend to be a lot harder.
So if I move next to the crow,
Yeah.
As long as you don't click on the crow, there won't be combat unless you're getting ambushed. See, now you used both your movement points, so you can't do anything anymore.
Yeah. Moving
And
on to an enemy spot, we'll see if you can combat with them.
Top right is
Hello.
enter in, by the way. There's also where your lore book counter is and stuff.
Yeah.
There's also knights and stuff, which more enemies spawn, of course. Over time, the
So
chaos
this fight
increases.
we would do without Tree. And I want to
That'd be
see,
fun.
I want to ambush this. So we're going to ambush, and I spend one focus, which basically just increases your chances by 1. It guarantees 1 success. And you have a
So
limited
it's
amount of focus displayed above over your name in the bottom. So I'm just going to shoot this guy. And we're going to insta-kill it because we're good like that. And now also, because Tree with with this combat, he's not going to get XP for this one.
Or gold.
Or gold, yeah. But we can
I
share
wonder
gold
if
freely.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go here, which won't include Sam either. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, gain an item, yeah. Please.
Yeah, and then the same as me like last time.
Oh, there we go. That's something I can give to Sam.
good.
Oh, well, actually, Sam is not the minstrel anymore. I can still collect it.
He's the tank, basically. Like the heavy physical
I'm
boy.
gonna fight this. He doesn't seem that scary. I mean, I ambush as well. There we go. So there's also under their number, you can see the number on their portrait, which is 0, which is their enemy level, and then to the right is a bigger number, that's their health. And underneath that you have enemy resistance, is blocking. Basically, if you don't have a piercing effect on your weapons, any weapon damage of that type will just get negated by the amount of block they have. Since he doesn't have any physical, I'm just doing a normal shot. And another one because I got to ambush. And that's called shot, I guess, what you're talking about, Tree. But that only seems to work for bows, and I didn't have a bow for most of the game that we tested this on.
I know.
Alright, I'm going to walk back a little bit just to get a bit close to you guys, and I'm going to end my turn.
Yeah, it's better to not like so.
Trace too far away is a little bit of a bad idea, yeah.
Give me money.
So that's a permanent buff that he gets until he takes fatal damage. And in this case, Sanctum of Wealth just gives him 20% extra gold when he picks it up.
I'm just gonna wait next to these two guys. Oh. Or not.
It's a strength thing.
5%. Only 5%.
You can just leave it. You can have Sam do it as well. Sam has
yeah,
more. Sam has a lot of strength. He has 81 strength. If you haven't done yet, Sam,
my-
on your little UI, you have like on the right side where your money is, also a bag and a bull icon sort of thing. Toggle stat bar. You want to toggle that stat bar so you can show all the stats underneath yourself. And a lot of these events, like such as you just saw, involve a particular skill, and you have a lot of strength, so you're gonna have a way easier time getting that buried artifact.
so what if I move there?
Yeah, you'll get the same event he did, but you'll actually do it with more success. And if
Yeah,
you
I
want,
have like half the strength that you have.
so you can see your success chances on the right, and if you right-click on dig, you will spend 1 focus, and you'll guarantee yourself 1 success. And you,
What
It
does that
doesn't
mean?
spend it until you actually left click after spending some focus.
yeah,
So you can actually.
you
mouse
can
over away.
you can guarantee, for instance, that you get something by
Oh.
fully
Oh, yeah.
focusing on something.
You didn't get it, so you took 3 damage. Also, we should probably group up at this dark cave for a mini dungeon.
We don't need to be together for that one, do we? Like that one pulls you from all over the
So
world.
do I need to go in the dark cave or not?
You can, yeah, you can see. You can see if you can.
Yeah, you can tell if it says bring party and which faces show and stuff.
Yeah.
So if it shows us, then just bring us with it. Otherwise,
It
you're gonna
says
be
your
alone.
party might not be ready for that.
What level is it? Level 1.
It's level
Yeah.
1. We're 3 people. It shouldn't be that bad.
Then go for it. If it says bring party, then we all teleport over there.
Hey,
And then there's a little bit of a different part of the game, where it's
Oh.
just rooms, and the rooms are displayed. Oh well, actually we can't see the rooms yet. So
They have a lot of armor.
we have a couple of different enemies. Sam and I want to prioritize on the goblin shamans, and Chichi wants to focus on the warrior because then we don't have any issues with their armors. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
that's the resistances.
You can by the way just target swap by clicking on them. I don't know if it works over that. No, you have to actually properly click on them. There we go. And that one is attacking Tree.
Ow. That's a third of my health, by the way.
Oh, you can hit everything as well.
Yeah, but it's only 5 splash damage.
Well, that'll kill one of them.
Yeah.
I have to perfect it to half the splash damage, by the way. So I spend 1 focus, and then a 71% chance for 3 slots.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you know, risk it.
Ah,
Nope.
too bad.
For the last one. I hate RNG.
He's gonna speed them up, which means they'll get more turns easier.
Yeah, they can probably attack twice in a row. My
And then
health.
Sam's turn.
So who should I attack then? The one that's gonna die?
One that has purple. One that has purple shield doesn't get blocked by your physical damage. So purple shield boys are easier for you to kill.
So you already killed the right one or the left one?
Yeah.
So how do I attack?
You select one of your attack options, and you can see how much chance you have to hit with them as well.
All the way to the left is flee, and then you have like 2, maybe 3 skills, depending on weapons and stuff. And you can spend some focus to like increase the chance of you rolling better, which does more damage. Or even crits, or
okay.
does certain effects, which is perfect effect. Which is also stated, because you also
Yeah,
have
so
an AoE.
shockwave would attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would
So
be
you-
ended up splashing.
So if you would hit the center guy with shockwave, and it's a perfect attack, it also hits the left and the right, as you can see with the arrows.
So should I do that? Why not?
If you roll good, yeah.
So if
Otherwise
I
it would
right
just
click,
hit
do
the
I
If you
use-
right click, you would allow you assign focus, and you would see the new chances, but you don't spend it until you actually commit to the attack.
Yeah, and if you just hover off of it to like a different skill, it resets, and the focus isn't spent.
Wait, if I what?
If you hover over it now, see you just got your refund.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I should have
What's
spent
that
some
actually
focus.
doing?
So it guarantees one success,
I
and it
see.
increases your overall chance to perfect the roll.
Oh, I just flip and kill this.
Bang!
Thinking so long and then just one-shotting the guy with a normal
Yeah, it
attack.
works out, doesn't it?
Oh, there you go, passive boy, insta-crit.
I never saw this passive when we played for the first time as well.
It's so strong, it's really dumb.
I mean, we hadn't even seen any bows in the last playthrough.
Well, the starter bow you had.
Oh, I suppose.
Everything else just didn't exist.
Right, you should loot all of it, so your 20% does more. And then we can just split gold up as we need it. Alright, I'll
I
pass
think
on
it's
this
a better
one.
shield than your shield. You can also taunt enemies with the shield.
So how do I know?
So you can
You-
see what you've got equipped, and you just want to compare with what abilities it has.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
so I
like
get
a
an
while
extra-
comparing system.
I get an extra resistance.
Yeah, just equip
And an ability enemy taunt.
it.
I don't need that.
It's less damage, but it has rush for the whole party, which is really good for you too. I can be a support, because my staff is.
And you also get support combat range, which is really useful as well.
My staff is breakable. This one isn't. And then I click
Right,
ready.
now, because we finished the room, you briefly could have seen in the top, there's like a mapping of how many rooms there are in this cave. And the room might be filled with enemies, it might be having a chest, it might have a trap, or anything along those lines.
That jelly cube has a lot of health.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine.
I'm
Jellies
gonna
don't
see.
really-
I'm gonna see if I can
nothing.
one-shot the bat.
Yeah, I'm gonna buff you guys with haste
Hmm.
as soon as I can. So. Oh, it has to be perfect. Ah, screw it.
Fizzle.
83% chance. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
That shouldn't even fail.
You
The
could
jelly's
splash
gonna
onto
kill
the
me.
mid one, but I don't know what your damage range is.
Pardon?
My damage is low, so
No, the blacksmith damage range. How big is it? Like, what's your maximum hit that it says?
10.
yeah, it's 10. You can also see it. It's the white number next to strength. For me, it's purple because it's magic damage.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Because the maximum you can do is 6, but you crit, so it's 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, and he
And
dodged
he
it as
dodged
well.
Did it as well.
Another jelly's gonna fucking shrek me.
Astounding.
That jelly's gonna one-shot me.
There you go. At least the bat is gone then.
Betty boy down.
The jelly cube can AoE assault and poison us as well and shit.
I'm just gonna keep trying to do this. Oh my.
If at any point you want to heal as well, next to your total current health on the bottom, you have 3 icons that do different things, and you can use them on your turn.
Why are you not getting attacked, honestly?
Don't. I don't know.
What?
It's RNG. Don't question it.
No, I'm talking about Ladida's not getting.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he's still got full health.
I have less chance because I'm poisoned.
Oh.
Yeah, poison reduces basically everything. Except for luck.
Kill that.
Let me just do my my 4 magic damage.
I mean, that jelly cube is a way away.
Wait, that's constant AoE? What? That's why it's so low. It's always AoE damage.
Oh, that's pretty good then.
Maybe? I would have to actively swap though.
You can also, your taunt doesn't just taunt, it also gives you more armor and resistances temporarily.
Yeah, but it forces the enemy to attack you in a way. Or
Yeah.
just bigger chance.
But you do have your items as well. You have King's Beard, which heals you for a bit.
No, that's Godspeed.
God's Beard, King's Beard, it's all the same.
How do I use that?
Just clicking on one of the icons. Just hover over them, what they do, and you'll want to find the one that just looks like the maple leaf.
I have flee.
No, in the bottom.
No.
In the bottom, next to your, in your inventory, basically.
Under your name. That's your inventory. You can use all the way to the left is Godspeed, if I'm correct.
How do I do that? What?
Just click
You
on
left click
you're
it,
right
don't
clicking
right
something.
click it.
Yeah.
Just left click.
Yeah, left click doesn't do anything.
Do you have the what? The 10 buttons next to your under your name.
Like that. Yeah.
So one is called God's Beard, and that'll heal you. And you can only use one item per turn, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but you can still attack and stuff.
Yeah.
Unless the item says
I
it
could
uses the
taunt
full
now.
turn.
Yeah, you could taunt, yeah.
Saves me from dying. If he ever decides
It's
to
a good
attack.
idea. You can rush us as well.
Well, you say that, but
Well, I mean, you could rush us, I suppose.
Oh.
He still splashes onto us. But you have more
no.
resistance to that.
send help.
I don't think this is good.
No.
This game is hard.
I need to equip a different weapon. This thing's useless.
Well, you're at the moment, so. Well, I think it's also because you're poisoned, though.
No, just in general, rush is like a low chance, 70 something. So when I use the focus.
Oh, you really needed to kill it there.
No,
Goodbye,
no,
No. Chichi has one chance, one kill.
But the poison is gonna kill me, the first stick that I'm gonna receive.
Yeah. But you also still have your King's Beard, and we now have a chance to rest. I don't need this that much.
I mean,
Where
it
is
doesn't
that?
really matter.
Use herb while traveling to gain.
It's either giving you extra move speed to the tiles outside of dungeons, or in combat you just gain more combat speed, so you have quicker turns.
It's good for a slow character, and from
you
us,
want it,
you are
or-
by far the slowest of us, so
Okay.
you would benefit the most of it.
Okay, I'll take it. Why not?
Yeah, you can
Is
see
that
the
a
speed
postcode?
next
I
to
don't
your
need
luck,
this.
which is second from the right. You have 51 speed. Currently we're all reduced because of the poison, but... you're
Alright, so
good,
you can use this time to use one of your herbs or anything else that might help you out by either getting rid of the poison or healing you. And I'm gonna give this
I'm also equipping my other stuff, because this goblin stuff...
God's
can-
Beard gift to
suck it.
Sam. So I gave you one of my God's Beard so you can heal a bit more, Sam, because you're quite in a bad state.
Oh, so should I use that now then?
If you want, yeah. Alright, and I gave you the loot, Gigi.
Yeah, I saw.
Alright, I'm ready. There's just a chest here now.
So I can choose to open or pass, and I'm gonna pass, because one of you can have it.
I'll have Sam open it then.
Cool.
Money.
4 coins.
Just collect, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We can share money anyway. This is experience.
So
Just
there's
the
another
others.
thing about all those herbs we have and we've eaten and stuff. We have a pipe level underneath our character portrait. To the bottom left of it is a pipe level. Increasing that increases the effectiveness of all herbs. And I'm actually gonna pass this and hope Sam gets this one because the speed is you need more speed because your base speed is so much lower than ours.
Block
Oh,
page,
I'll
you
get
can
that.
take those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely your stat.
Ooh.
Ow.
Oh yeah, just a
Oh.
cheeky 6
Yeah.
damage.
The poisons, it's just maiming me a little.
And then we cleared this dungeon.
No, we're not. We haven't yet.
Oh, there's
Oh,
another
wow.
chest.
This is the
There you go,
royal
Sam.
chest.
This is the chest we're aiming for, and one of these dungeons is always this chest at the very end of it. A book of lore.
Hey.
So that's permanent currency that we can use
Oh,
out
I
of the
literally
game.
don't have a choice but to collect that. So,
Yeah, no, everyone gets it. Right, and then we have
Talent
some
and luck.
armor.
Talent is for bards. Luck is for anyone in general, but I'm definitely equipping this. 'Cause I'm squishy.
Music weapon, boat movement, and trap disarming.
Oh,
I'll
there you
pass
go.
that one.
Yeah.
That fits more into what Sam's category. He's supposed to
But
be
it's-
tank boy, so he
but
needs
it's
more
the vendor.
resistances. Yeah,
You
but
have
it's,
no resistances at the moment.
yeah, I don't need it. I'm not being targeted.
I mean,
Wow.
I'll put it on. I'll do it.
If it's better, then yeah.
Oh.
The dungeon
that's
is
what-
clear.
We should go to a town as soon as we can because
Right.
poison hurts, and this is level
Is that
2
a town up
poison.
there? No. I'm gonna go
No,
back
just
to
Wood
Orton.
Smoke. Oh, well, actually, yeah, we can go back to Orton.
And services. You can't see this. There's a little bit of a boring turn if you take too long on this one. So I'm gonna heal myself. So to get rid of all the poison and heal myself up to full. And I'm gonna upgrade my pipe to get more benefit from herbs. And I'm gonna take a side quest, which is delivery of an item, and we're gonna get a rare sword from this that has the shatter ability. Now you're gonna see where this quest is, and that's where we want to go to collect that side quest.
That's not bad.
Right, and then I'm gonna move on ahead, and I'll wait for you guys.
Wait, which way are you going?
To the bottom right, the map just moved for you as well, and it pinged something on the map. If you zoom
Oh,
out, you
okay.
can see the ping. And we're gonna get a purple sword from that quest.
Drinking contest. I'll drink the likes of you, shouts you wager.
Is there another strength?
I have a
must be
9%
strength.
chance
Oh, it's not.
to
It's
get 12 gold.
it's a
The other
vitality
chances are
one.
poisoned and unwell.
Well, you already poisoned.
Well, to be fair, if you're gonna heal, the
Worse.
poison doesn't matter that well.
Oh
Yeah.
no, poison level 3. Get me out of here. Heal me. Ah. I'm gonna buy some gold beards because they're cheap here.
That's actually a good point. We could just harvest some gold for a while and level up in this area.
Oh, they're selling the old short sword that you had with the crit and speed, this OP thing.
Oh, with the bleeding chance. Well, don't
Um,
buy it though, and I would say
no,
times
it's not
well.
with bleeding.
Okay,
it
did you
says-
guys see the quest
it
reward
says-
that we're gonna get?
Yeah,
go
no,
to- Oh,
no,
I
the
don't.
reward.
we don't see the reward. No.
It's a purple sword that did like 20 damage.
Mine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, how much money
Game's
do I
alright,
have?
by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my pipe as well.
So you know.
Oh, we've only just scratched the surface, Sam. Trust me.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm enjoying it. So that's alright.
I thought you would. It seems like it's the kind of game where you could like excel and pull off like ridiculous plays because there's some weapons that you have like 7 chances, and if you get that perfect, you just do
Oh,
something ludicrous.
There's a boy.
Yeah, don't
Sick
worry about it.
Man.